Hi. It's January 26th. It's Wednesday, and guess what? It's my partner Ronnie, call him Hubs, and he calls me Koi. It's our 7th anniversary. We met 2006, and we haven't celebrated our anniversary together actually because November of 2006, that year, I left the Philippines and came here in the States, particularly in Boca Raton, Florida, to start for work, and need some extra money, so it's like a greener pasture, and I really dreamed to work in the States then until I met Robert, and he sponsored me after a year. So I'm working for him for already like 5 years, almost going to 6 years too, and from the Touchy Paradise. So now we're working on the green card. Let's hope and pray, cross our fingers that it be approved already. And I still have 5 more years to stay here until the what do we call this? The priority date of May 29th, 2012 be already open. Anyway, I called him up and then we, that 12 midnight, and we had a Skype because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon there, and he was in McDonald's, somewhere in the Philippines, a place called Commonwealth, and he's using his Samsung, and we do Skyping, and suddenly there was this, like, after like 20 minutes of talking, we talked about the plans for his bar review by February, so I'm helping up with that. Another text message. And then suddenly I saw a security guard staring at the back of him and said, "What is that guard looking at?" And he said that the guard, I think, was like paranoid, thinking that he's taking pictures of the whole, McDonald's, and maybe he never seen a Skype or something. So suddenly, after all discussion, it was cut off, and I couldn't reach him already for Skype. So I maybe understood that they planned to have it cut it off first or something. And from then, I haven't heard from him. What's the update? What happened? I was trying to call him because I went to bed and I woke up early morning and I'm trying to call him, but he never replied. He never answered the phone. So hopefully everything was okay. So I woke up by around 9 o'clock. I got a call from Remo telling that since last night, actually he arrived by 1 o'clock in the morning already, from the strike, because the strike was kept postponing and postponing for the extending the party, and he said that he forgot to turn off the LED lights. So good thing I went outside. The van was there, so I used the key and remove all those LED lights and clean it up because it doesn't have to be watered or being wet. If in case it happens, you have to dry it off already, or else it might be working anymore. So after that, um, I didn't go to the warehouse, but I was planning to do the fax for our resale tax for our merchandise, the company that sells for retail wholesalers. Unfortunately, I think our fax machine doesn't work because it says received, but then it was disconnected. I've been trying all different numbers, but it doesn't work. So I have to tell Robert about it, and I might do the faxing on Tuesday in the warehouse. I cannot do it on Monday because Nancy will be there. Um, so after that, I called up Dan or Remo and told him that um, I don't know what time I'll finish, but I'll call you if you could do some brunch at the French Bistro. So after by 11 o'clock, I've been trying to call him, but it's been like 6 calls already, uh, and I couldn't reach him. He's not answering. I left a text message. He's not replying. So by around almost 11:30, I took the truck and went to CVS to do some flu shots. So I had my flu shot. There we go. Because I went there this week and they ran out of the vaccine, so now they have one. Oswaldo, who's my friend there in the pharmacy, took care of me, but one of the lady did the shot for me. Then he's a pharmacist, and then because I was done with my flu, but for this year I have to be safe. That hopefully I won't get sick anymore. And after that, I also did some prints for the cast, and this is my director, Rob. So Rob Dawson. So I haven't given it to him because he wasn't there. I collected all the pictures. That's what I always do. It's my trademark to take pictures of people who I have acquainted or have my friends, to remember them, and then I printed them out and sign something at the back for like an autograph. So when I become famous, you become rich. This is my joke. It's my line. So I did that, and then I bought something like an envelope for them and the liquid, what do you call this, wipe out, just to remove all those, like correction fluid, or this is a correction tape. And then after that, I was about to go to the playhouse. I got a call from Michael Matola. He's asking if the truck is with me. I said yes, because he found he has to buy a new, not a secondhand heater for his, for the laundry, because his heater was broken. Oh, not heater, dryer. I'm sorry, the dryer. So he is planning to use the truck. So I decided to go home and then meet him, and he dropped me off. We drove the truck. He drove the truck, and then he dropped me off the playhouse. So I said, I'm okay. I have a friend who might bring me home tonight. So, and I got to the playhouse around past 1 o'clock. I dressed up, and we started the show at 2. Somehow the audience is a little bit inactive, in the sense they're not participating. We have few laughs, and I don't know, but the show was nice. We had our own performances. Even Aldolfo, one of the funniest scene with the drowsy chaperone, there were only a few laughs. But after the show, uh, Michael McKeith, who's the president of the Playhouse, asked the guests to stay over because we are selling Q&A. So all of us cast in our costume, we went out, and some people, asked some questions, where they get that costume, or what kind of job do you have? I said I work for the flowers and work for Touch of Paradise, and even the man on the chair, which is Tom Coach, he's a pastry chef. A pastry chef, a pastry chef. One of the songs there. So if you're a pastry chef, so therefore like he's a gangster. That's part of the scene for the drowsy chaperone. So the audience were surprised, and we're just it's a community theater, so we're not paid there. And then after that, I was really hungry because I haven't eaten my breakfast, and I was interested to eat lunch, and I can't decide which one to eat, what to eat rather, and I was waiting for our like a leaner lunch dinner at the rehearsal hall. So we went there, and we had pasta, a salad, and bread. And I love the pasta. It was like so tempting. Maybe I was really hungry. Drew and I had 4 servings, but I have small servings, and then I kept coming back. And the ladies there taking care of it had their new dog, Rascal was the name, because they have the dog before. Maggie, she passed away. She was also like the Annie, like Sandy. She played Sandy for Annie 2 years ago for the Playhouse. And then after that, I just went back to the Playhouse in the dressing room and wrote some messages to all those prints that I did of pictures to my castmates, and then I give it to them one by one, individually, and they loved it. And some of them have been my colleagues before in the show, so I thank them too. I wrote them that it's really nice to work with them again. And then, what do you call this? What's his name? Jason Ziev was planning to teach me his like skewers or skews, something like a Rubik's cube, but it's a different kind of cubes. But we were able to make it because they after I wrote all these letters, they were playing Pokemon games. So I have no time. So then after that, it's already 7 o'clock. So I have to set up for the new for the gala. So I have dressed up my costume, and we tried to fix the scene for the park scene with the fences and put some markings there so we know where to place them for the show. So for tonight, we had a nice show. Audience at least are better, but they were better than this afternoon. And I was, it was really like it was a good one. And then Carrie Budik, one of my colleague before when we did Best Little Horrors, was there. So after the show, we went out and was wearing the shirt for Best Little Whorehouse. And I don't know, she was living already in Boston for 2 years, and she just, she goes down to Florida every other month or something. So she watched the show, and then after that, I dressed up, and since I don't have any transportation, and Peter was really busy with his friends there who came to watch, so I decided just to walk home. And what do you call this? And then I'm planning to watch later SNL, Saturday Night Live, where Adam Levine will be the guest. So after that, going to bed after watching the show. And so far, that's it. I left a message to my partner Habs, a greeting in Facebook. So I know it's already in the Philippines. It's already 27th. I still have 26 here for the date. Anyway, happy anniversary. Thank you so much for the patience and understanding. I know we're really far apart from each other. Our spirit is still together, And I wish you all the best for your plans for for your dreams to become a lawyer. And I'll be praying for your success. That this year you're able to have a good bar review, and wish you all the best that you pass it. I know you will. I love you. Happy anniversary again. So that's it. Bye.